This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Eggs are so expensive that convenience stores are selling Lucy's now.
I'm going to start eating your eggs. With Tabasco sauce.
Seems like a lot of effort.
Well,
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything. You're going to do whatever you do.
Dude.
The turkey baster.
If you have $20 and you want to make it for breakfast for 2 or 3 people, and you're already spending $12 for one item, so then how are they going to buy the bread, the milk, the butter, all that?
I'm not surprised. Pamela's is for the people.
When the people don't have that kind of money, especially in this community, there's a low income. It's very hard for them to just buy and pay that kind of money for a dozen of eggs.
Hey, man, I'm looking for an egg. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, brother, you got an egg? Brother, need an egg bad.
So one place is selling a bag of 3 eggs for $2.99.
How many?
Three eggs.
$2.99.
Yeah.
Well, okay. It's a sandwich.
Yeah.
Egg sandwich. I guess you could make a tiny omelet.
Yeah. I mean, that's a 3-egg omelet.
Lucy's.
Yeah.
Lucy's. Interesting.
Yeah, well, that's what cigarettes, Lucy's.
Lucy's.
When you can't afford a whole pack,
Right,
you buy
right.
Lucy's.
You buy a Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
Totally.
I kind of knew that. If I didn't know that, I don't remember. But
Isn't that weird how your brain works?
yes, it is.
Oh, thank you.
Lucy. Hey, man, need an egg. I think I can shell $2.99 out.
Harvesting a woman's eggs is going to be a little more difficult.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
No, you don't. I'm sorry, you're a doctor?
No, but I did listen to a whole podcast on it. God dang. Was it in the Dark podcast?
I'm going to call your egg omelet Lucy Goosey.
And there was a season where it talked about how these women were getting their they were doing IVF treatments or whatever, and one of the nurses was stealing the pain treatment from the IV bottles and replacing it with saline solution. So now when they harvest your eggs, they go in through your vaginal canal with a long needle.
Yeah.
And they go up through and they get into your ovary.
Uh-huh.
And they suck out the eggs. So it's a needle through your vaginal canal. So you're going to need pain medication for that because it's ouchy, right? And so these women were doing it without any pain medication because the nurse was stealing the medication. And these patients were telling the doctor, this hurts too much, I'm in pain. And the doctors were saying, you're being overreactive.
Drama queen. So,
if you want to be irritated.
but the doctor, is the nurse saying she applied the pain?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But she was taking.
And that bitch sat there
Ouch.
with those women knowing she took their pain medication.
Wow.
Uh-huh. I know.
And then she's calling the women. It's like, settle down. You're so over dramatic.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
Wow. Calm your ovaries down, lady. It's just going to take a pinch. Come on. Calm down, Madge.
It made me so mad. But I had no idea. Well, and then it's like, it's all the things. Because the women that are in there are already going through so freaking much.
Right.
And then to put them through that, and they're in pain, and now nobody's listening to them about that.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they're being like gaslit about the pain that they're going through. Oh, man. And there's already a whole boatload of science about how we're not listened to anyway, and especially women of color.
I'm a good listener.
They're no, you're not.
I know everything. I can repeat everything you just said about your badge. I know everything about it.
As far as like our pain level in the healthcare industry.
Your hymen is exceptional.
I don't have one, and that's long gone, buddy.
Well, I have it in a jar. I've saved it for I rub it for luck.
Rattle that thing around.
I rub it for luck, and sometimes when I cramp up, I take a sip. It's unbelievable.
Fantastic.
We need to change that That George Thorogood song popped in my head. 2 Lucy's, 1 cig, and 1 beer.
Yeah, no,
And don't have an omelet.
Jesus Christ.
No. So, but I mean, 3 eggs for $2.99.
That's fine.
That's well, it's not, but it is because it's only $3. I mean, comparatively, if you bought a dozen, you're looking at what, 3, 4, $16 or whatever, $15.
Well, and that's what people have to do. You know what I'm saying? This is the full carton is $12.
$12. Yeah, I guess if you need a fix, grab 3 eggs. Oh, it's so weird.
It is so weird.
Skee-Ball's bringing eggs in. They have chickens.
I know, and they're laying like crazy right now.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. So I got an egg dealer.
That's right. We've got a guy.
She said if I gave her a foot rub, I get $1 off. So I'm in there rubbing her feet every day, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, she's got hobbit feet.
Yeah, they're like boat oars. I don't know what's going on in there, but boy.
Man.
Anyways,
I don't know.
Must run in the family.
I know. Yeah.
Oh.
Is this why Ski hates us?
Yeah. It's just, hey, you know how you don't get a Whopper in the morning? Talk about her feet that look like boat oars. That's how you don't get a Whopper.
That extra toe she has grown is really weird.
I was trying to think if I see a guy selling 3 eggs for $1 or $2.99, would I ever do that? Or if Woodman's or somebody, if they ever sold 3 eggs for $2.99. I mean, it's still a markup, but it feels better than paying $12.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, can you make an egg sandwich out of 1 egg? I can. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
2 big
for
honking slice of bread and a tomato and some. Yeah, I'm good to go.
The podcast was called The Retrievals, by the way.
The
People were
Retrievals.
asking. The Retrievals.
Okay.
But if you listen to it, you're going to be mad. You're going to be yelling.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that sounds insane. Boy.
Anyway. Yeah, I know. Well, I just made egg salad this weekend. Man, put a little bit of dill in your egg salad and thank me later. It's a big dill.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it, and I'm like, buy something else. I mean, I can go without eggs for a while. I love eggs.
I love them so much,
it's
John.
kind of our weekend staple. We do a bunch of egg recipes and stuff, but yeah, I don't know.
All the chicken people right now, the backyard chicken people are like, I told you.
Yeah, no, I know.
They're having their day right now.
Yes, they are.
Good
And
for you guys.
the city fought it. They fought back, and
now they're just like,
and now they're hoarding all the damn eggs.
yeah, yep.
And I don't blame you, man.
That's right. You all say it. You can say I told you so all day, you guys. You earned it.
I don't think I can. Yeah. You ever think about chickens?
All the time.
You ever think about owning chickens?
All the time.
Oh.
Yeah, I will. I'll have chickens someday. I'm not ready for them right now.
Yeah.
But I'll have them someday. That's part of my plan.
How do you know if your eggs are not good? Does something happen to the egg? Is there a physical something you would notice? Like if the bird flu hit an egg, which would be?
I don't know if the bird flu can hit an egg.
Well, yeah,
so you
sure.
do the float test. If an egg floats, it's not fresh and should be discarded.
Oh, that's what it was. I mean, a bird can get bird flu.
Correct. A bird can get bird flu, but I don't know if it seeps into the eggs.
Okay, that's
I don't know that if the bird has the egg in the nest, I don't know that the egg would hatch if it had bird flu. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that the egg would get to our table with the bird flu in it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think that would happen. But I don't know for sure. Do I look like a scientist?
I don't know. I'm just
not wearing my little lab coat.
Putting a lot of trust in Skee-Ball and her sketchy eggs. I mean, I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I'll trust it for now.
Sketchy eggs.
Because I like egg sandwich.
Let's ask. Okay. Hey there. Can my backyard chickens get bird flu?
Sure.
They can.
Sure.
And then So they would have a loss of appetite.
What, you sound like an expert all of a sudden on chickens. I love
I'm
it.
trying to crack the case. Coughing, sneezing, diarrhea. They have neurovirus.
You should come out of your gay shell.
Why is that funny?
I don't know. I have no idea. It wasn't. We just, whatever. We'll tell you what's funny or not. No, I don't know.
Well,
what else? What else do we need to know?
Will their eggs be bad?
Yeah.
The chance of infected poultry or eggs entering the food chain is extremely low. I've heard that before. The risk of getting bird flu from eggs is low because the chickens that get bird flu aren't laying eggs. That's why.
That's the answer.
That's why.
All right.
Look at that.
Now, finally,
Take that, Columbo.
some information I can use.
Take that. All right. Whew.
It's called
I am exhausted.
constipation of the egg.
Exhausted.
Done.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Bridges. Now, you ever been on the Mackinac Bridge? Up north. I think you've been on that one,
yeah,
right?
it's the sound it makes is with that grate. Is interesting.
It's a long mofo.
Some people I would assume would be white knuckling across that thing.
Yeah. You can actually have
Somebody drive you.
somebody drive you.
Right. Yeah, you're so. And then you've got guys working on it. Yeah, boy, I don't know. I don't have the stomach for that kind of thing. Driving over it's, yeah.
Spans the Straits of Mackinac, a body of water connecting Lake Michigan and Lake Huron.
No.
Opened in 1957. It's about 5 miles long.
Yeah.
The bridge is the world's 27th longest main span and is the longest suspension bridge between anchorages in the Western Hemisphere.
Cool. What's wrong with it?
Nothing. I just wanted to put that out there for a little bit of perspective here.
Oh, you're going to talk about bridges.
Yes.
Ah. Cool.
Well,
No, you're bringing some local perspective. I like.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you talk
Hey,
about
man.
a bridge around here? Why don't you talk about a neat bridge around here?
well, that is the neatest one we
Oh,
have.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. Did they ever fix the one over there on the Mississippi? The one they were replacing? I think it was that old steel girder.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
What was the name of that little
Now
town?
we play a bridge song. Okay. There's a new. Now you're gonna be typing and you're not gonna be paying attention to me.
Totally, dude.
A new poll asked if it were ever possible, would you drive across a massive bridge from the USA to Europe,
Oh my gosh.
assuming there were proper facilities along the way, like rest stops and gas stations.
700 McDonald's.
Right, exactly.
Hanging over the ocean.
So, would you do it? 35% of people said, yeah, I would drive the bridge. 19% of people were like, maybe. 18% said no. And 28% said, hell no. So, if we do the math here, you go on Google Earth and you draw a bridge, the shortest distance from Maine to Portugal, that's about 3,100 miles.
Right.
So assuming a maximum highway speed of 85 miles an hour, it would take about 36 hours to complete, which is not bad. Assuming no stops and a constant speed.
How much concrete? It'd be like a floating oil rig, wouldn't it? Where the connecting the spans of the bridge.
Right.
How would that work?
It wouldn't, this
It
is
would-
so hypothetical.
I thought it was happening.
No, this is just a completely hypothetical thing.
No, it would probably look something like the Key West
Sure.
bridge down there, right?
The
But
7-mile bridge.
But how would you anchor all of that concrete? Okay, I'll shut up.
Dude, we're not.
I'm already getting
No.
the engineering
Yeah.
questions are.
I'm not. We're not asking how to do it. We're asking, would you drive it? Would you do it?
Would I do it?
If that is a long effing bridge, 3,100 miles, and once you're on it, you're FUBAR.
Yeah, and then if there's a fire or an accident, would I do that? I don't know. Maybe not.
I feel like I would just fly.
It's like an iceberg floats into it.
There's a lot of unknowns.
Yeah.
I would like it. I mean, because you would kind of like it to be, if something major happened to the bridge, wouldn't you want it to be like so it would separate? You know what I mean?
Well, I wonder if you get bored. I mean, you ever drive across Nebraska? Christ, I worked out there. It was like, kill me.
I have driven across Nebraska.
You didn't like it either.
And it was brutal.
So I don't know, driving across, nothing to do. I mean, at least on a cruise ship, I got a casino and a bar.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I need a bar.
31. Well, you're driving. You shouldn't have a bar.
Don't underestimate my skills here, the power of the cheesehead. No, you could put a hotel. Boy, that's a long drive.
That's a long bridge.
I mean, there's even driving in the States. How long is it from Key West to Anchorage to Nome?
Right.
Probably not 36 hours. Maybe.
I mean, I feel like a train would be more realistic.
That train, high-speed train?
Yeah.
Yeah, bullet train.
And they did, remember that they had that hypothetical, the transatlantic tunnel.
Well, where do you get gas?
There would have to be gas
You'd have
stations
to
along the way.
Pipe gas? Man, this sounds like a nightmare. This is the worst question you've ever asked me in my life. I hate it. I hate it already.
The $20 trillion.
I feel like it's easier to fly to Mars right now than it would be to drive from New York to London.
Yeah, I mean, it's just basically asking if it was possible, would you do it?
Trump right now is listening to this going, build the bridge. I want it the Donald J. Trump bridge.
Yeah, I knew.
We're going to put Trump hotels every 100 miles. It's going to be good. No, that seems impossible.
Now this has been an idea forever, the transatlantic tunnel, right? Connecting London and New York.
Sure.
$20 trillion transatlantic tunnel.
Wow.
Theoretically linking.
I don't know if I'd
London
like
and
that
New York.
either.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a crappy way to die.
That would be that you would go from London to New York in just an hour using vacuum tube technology.
Look what happened with that when that tanker just nudged the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Look what happened to that dump. That thing came down like matchsticks.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I don't know about that.
Exactly.
And then a hurricane. I don't know. That's too weird.
It is. It's a lot of things
I don't like the topic. I don't like the topic at all. I wish you would have never brought it up.
Wow. Okay.
Where do I poop? Where do I get gas? Where's the McDonald's?
He's very nervous right now.
You know? I don't know. I don't like any of it. Let's see if I have a engineer. I could get. We could get our engineer.
Yeah, Alex and Ty.
Alex and Ty.
But they understand the assignment. We're not trying to build the bridge. I'm just asking if they would use it.
Would you use it? So the bridge is there. Would you use it? So you'd have like a.
There's stops along the way. You have oases along the way.
You have an oasis.
You can get some Panda Express and some McDonald's.
Yeah.
You get your slushie.
Get a cookie.
Yeah. Take the little snooze at the rest stop. You can get a handy. I don't know what it is you do at a truck stop. Yes, I do know.
I feel like it's a recipe for disaster. And it doesn't seem that scenic to me.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That would get kind of boring. You need somebody to drive you. That is a limo and we were just partying for 36 straight hours.
Jesus.
You need liquor stores on the way. You need a liquor store every 100 miles. Hi, how's it going?
They're going to be a good radio station to listen to on that way.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you need a good mixtape. That's a long drive. Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, I know it's all make-believe there, Mr. Rogers, but that would never happen. There'd be too many dumb people that get halfway across and say, shit, I forgot my phone. Damn it.
Just that one little earthquake and the whole thing right into the ocean.
Perfect storm and your car would be tossed in the tub like a goddamn quarter.
Yeah. All right, huh? What?
Jeremy texted in and said you couldn't get away from the road rage crazies.
Oh, true. You need a flex lane, so like the Autobahn.
Then you're in international waters, so like what laws are applying to you? It's just chaos. It would be chaos out there. You would have to have a whole set of bridge laws. You're on the bridge.
You need your own police force. You need a fire rescue. I mean, yeah, your whole different ecosystem. I don't like it. I think it's stupid. I think the whole thing's stupid, and I hate it. I hate thinking about it.
And then I was like, what's scarier to me, the bridge or the tunnel,
right.
the vacuum tunnel that gets you to London in 54 minutes?
Oh, wow.
Because that reaches speeds of up to 5,000 miles an hour. But if something goes wrong, you're dead so fast.
Yeah.
You're just evaporating.
You're the Titan submersible right there at the bottom of the ocean.
Totally. You're just gone.
Yeah, and then there's like sharks and that's too much. Way too much to think about at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I'm sorry to do this.
I didn't know
you
there was
all.
going to be math and my whole
Dude.
fear of being in the middle of nowhere.
Oh no.
No, I'd take a cruise ship, I guess.
Yeah. Well, fun things to think about.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't know if it would be a great idea to do a bridge across the Atlantic. You know, first day of opening, it'd probably be an iceberg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I would earthquake or a storm, or it wouldn't take much.
Some natural disaster is going to drop that bridge.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically, how would you even? What would keep the bridge afloat?
Let's say they have that solved.
Okay.
Well, that is all with the oil platforms. They're all like buoys.
Yeah.
Basically.
What happens if you have an accident? You run into somebody. Where do you pull off?
Right.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Where's the nearest medical?
You need a tow truck. People get sick. You need a clinic out there somewhere.
All of a sudden, we have a whole floating city.
Yeah, you'd have
There's
to.
a whole right, and now you're part of the ocean people.
Might as well just create I don't know, the Snowpiercer movie.
We need a. Oh yeah, there you go. We need a bunch of rocks. We could build it up off the bottom of the ocean. It'd work that way. All right, man, dude.
We'll build the bridge. We'll build the bridge. It'll be great.
Build the bridge.
Best bridge you've ever seen.
All right. All right. So, sounds great. Let's do it.
Dude, listen. We need some things to waste some money on.
Bridges across oceans. I've never even thought about it.
I know.
It's interesting to think about.
It is.
The resources alone would be impossible.
Oh, totally. But I mean, if we just take away all the things in your brain that's like, okay, but this is going to be a problem. This is gonna be, let's say we solved all those problems and it was totally possible to make it happen. And then you start thinking about, we're just in a sim land now, right?
Right.
And then you start to think about all the things we would need to make the bridge, functioning, right? Okay, so we need medical every couple, 100 miles, maybe less. Which maybe do we have a helicopter? We have a helipad that can go out?
Yeah.
And that's what makes it easier? Is that what we're doing? How many oases do we have? How many pee breaks do people need? How do we, what side of the bridge do we drive on? Because we're going back and forth from Europe. So what traffic laws do we have?
Right.
It's kind of cool to think about. I don't know.
And then you got to think about the ecosystem of the fjords. You know to screw up the dolphin dudes at the fjord.
Right.
That'd be bad. Hello.
Only if we call it the American Freeway.
Dude.
Oh, no.
Sure. Brilliant. Change the map. Hi, how's it going?
Look, it's 2025. Where's Mr. Fusion? Where's their flying car?
Yeah. Right. The flying car would solve that
where's all
problem.
that?
Right. The flying car.
We were lied to as kids, dude.
The flying car is out there if you're rich. I mean, you just got to be rich to get the right one.
What's going to happen is President Musk is going to find out that it's been hidden in some PEI thing somewhere. And they're going to say that's where all the money was wasted.
Okay.
That's why it never happened.
God dang it.
Yeah. The maintenance alone would bankrupt countries, I would think.
And then bridge pirates, Ben texted.
Oh, bridge pirates.
Oh, no. Now we got to worry about bridge pirates.
Oh, my God. This is so much stress. Why don't you stick to something we know?
Right.
That we can, just riff on.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
There's a Swiss company online that's selling tubes of coffee.
Tubes of coffee.
That you can spread. You can smear it. On your morning toast.
Real men schmear.
It's thick enough that you could put it on fruit like a banana.
Yeah.
So I have, give me PC2.
I will.
Thank you. This is some reactions of people smearing it on toast for the first time.
What do you like to spread on your toast in the morning? Butter, jam, how about coffee paste? That's jet black and apparently tastes quite bitter.
Comes out quite easily.
It looks quite nice. It looks like Marmite.
Oh yeah, really easy to spread.
Wow,
This is not for me.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It makes the bread taste burnt. As someone who is at the lighter end of the coffee spectrum, this is too much.
Genuinely 10 out of 10.
Coffee in a tube for astronauts. Paste.
Tubed coffee.
Tubed coffee.
Why?
Sounds horrible, but you never know.
Spreadable.
Spreadable.
Yeah.
Coffee paste. Would I eat coffee paste?
Crafted from 100% fair trade Arabica.
Yeah.
Beans. Sweetened with organic Swiss beet sugar.
Interesting.
Yeah. You can mix it with water to create like an instant coffee. The company is called No Normal Coffee, so you can buy it online. A single tube is $17. It's the equivalent of 20 cups. You can also get packs of 3 or 6 if you're really into the tubed coffee movement. But I would probably recommend tasting it before you get too deep. Wow, I don't know about that.
That's take it camping or something. I mean, no, it's not like instant Folgers. It's just coffee taste in a paste.
I mean,
you could brush your teeth with it.
Sure, and I mean it is kind of like Folgers, because they said you can mix it with water to create an instant coffee.
Okay, all right, paste.
So I mean, I guess,
I don't know.
But it seems messier than carrying around a packet of instant coffee.
Yeah, it's just the I don't know. Looking at a paste. Oh boy, I don't know about that one. Although the portability of it would be great. For camping, it would be great. But I guess anything coffee related camping would be good. If you can't pack in a coffee pot, I guess that would be better than nothing. Mm-hmm. You could boil some spring water. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'll just not go camping and go to the coffee machine.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't have any problems getting coffee when I'm camping, but
yeah. How do you do your coffee when you're camping?
Well, usually I have canned.
A canned coffee?
Yeah.
Like a Starbucks?
Yeah.
Well, that's not really camping, but that's all right.
How is that not?
Well, you guys think you're campers, and then you take Starbucks into the woods. It's not really camping.
Okay.
I mean, you need an old pot. You know, like John Wayne would pull a pot off a fire.
Some people do that.
Into an old tin cup, you know. That's how my grandpa used to do it.
I don't do that because it's more stuff to pack and lug around.
Well, you're not much of a camper. I'm saying that's glamping. That's not camping. You have a cooler full of Starbucks and bologna. I kill my food when I camp.
Sounds like a dream.
I've eaten a squirrel or two out in the woods.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. I'm down at the Marriott watching the Badgers in a sports bar. I'm not camping.
Peter says, just throw 5,000 coffee tubes in your car so you can drive nonstop across the Atlantic Bridge.
I'm in the coffee mobile. It runs on paste. It's unbelievable. I'm going to get there. No, I don't know. Spread on toast? No, that all sounds horrible. But
yeah.
I'd have to get awfully used to the taste. I just again, stop trying to invent things that aren't supposed to. You know, coffee is supposed to be coffee. Sorry, it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the appeal is here, but maybe it's a novelty thing. I don't know. I mean, the whole basis of their company is no normal coffee.
But I mean, freeze dried coffee isn't very good either.
Right.
So
correct.
You're probably in the ballpark of just something you can have. I don't know, tubed coffie. I don't even like saying that.
Yeah.
Tubed coffee.
Makes me feel uncomfortable.
Pass the tube. I want to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Tubed coffee. Open up. I'm going to squirt some tube coffee in your mouth.
All right.
I don't know about that. Sounds like it's not good for you either.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm really sorry. I know we're talking coffee, but I missed Friday's show. How was that blue cheddar?
Oh.
Yeah, there was no follow through. Imagine that. Danger never. He never actually went into the store.
Woodman's was on a lockdown. There was a terrorist incident over there. No, there was.
He went into the parking lot and listen to this, baby. And he goes, "It was too cold for me to walk from my car to the store."
What? I'm going
Listen,
to Woodman's right now. Half the amount of temperature.
I am never telling you anything again. I am never telling you anything again.
Well, that's not cool. I guess I'm just going to grab it, and I'll call you back later and let you know how it was.
Now you know how I...
Thank you.
Now you know why I don't camp. No, anyway.
He's a baby.
No, my car was cold. I didn't feel like going in, and then I thought, well, I'll do it today, maybe.
No, you didn't.
Promised.
I know I did. I did promise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man, would you like, sorry I messed up, would you like some shoe polish in a tube? I'll shoot it in your mouth. How's that sound?
I allow it.
Okay. I'll take that.
You let the people down, John.
I'll take that coffee paste to go. Yes, I did. Hello.
Where's my nuglo, bitch?
Hey,
see?
Why can't you make caffeine and maybe in a pill? Do we do that?
He dodged the question.
Is there caffeine?
Yeah, no dose, dude.
No, I mean for like a fix. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's caffeine?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I didn't know that. Is that true?
Trucker pills, man.
Is that true?
Hell? Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. No dose is caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought, what's Red Bull?
Well, Red Bull's got a bunch of stuff in it.
That's a bunch of natural
energy drinks. There's caffeine in those energy drinks too, but then they have
ginseng and whatnot.
Yeah, and like taurine and
Is there
niacin.
any boner helper in there? I have some of that.
There ain't nothing that can help your boner, bro.
Hello.
Once you've had your mom's French press, man.
Oh, her French press. Man, I hope she doesn't freeze her French press to the sidewalk walking in to get blue cheese today. I know that happened to your labia once. But no, if you don't like Vegemite, I bet you won't like coffee paste.
Right. They said it was bitter.
Because of the texture and the flavor, yes.
And for people that don't know what we're talking about the cheese thing, there's apparently a cheese that is blue cheese and cheddar that's smushed together.
Right.
It's blue cheddar. And Danger was supposed to get some, and we are going to try it together on the show on Friday. But
I mean, we got Cheese Whiz. Maybe coffee gel. Maybe coffee gel would be okay. I don't know.
I hate change, John.
It's not how I want my coffee. That's all I know. It's not how I want it.
Well, and part of it is because coffee is like an experience, right?
I would rather have no coffee than freeze-dried coffee that tastes like my ass.
Well,
because that stuff's horrible.
Yeah. The Sanka.
Yes, Sanka. It's Sanka.
So bad.
It's Sanka. Oh, yeah. I think it came in that red tub. I think we used to take that camping. My dad was a coffee fiend when he wasn't drinking whiskey. But, folks.
Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah. It's all good. He'd leave us out in the woods for days. And we lived on coffee paste.
Well, no wonder why you hate camping.
Yep, that's why.
Jesus.
Woke up. Well, you don't want to know how I woke up. But let's just say that.
Christ almighty. Man.
Yeah, I don't want to know the story.
Okay, scissoring through the news and cutting out the crap, I'm Biatch.
Lost a lot of good men out there trying to camp. Hey, you know what would be, what just popped in my head? Would, the bridge from the U.S. to Europe?
Yeah.
You know what would be our luck? We get out in the middle of that goddamn thing, and we'd get behind a bunch of Madison bicyclists trying to bicycle over.
Right.
We get behind like 30 Madison bicyclists, and we'd be stuck out there going 5 miles an hour.
We need a bike lane.
There's like no bike lane.
Stay in the bike lane,
Nope,
dude.
they're right in the middle of the goddamn thing. It's like, nope, I'm out.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Hello, it's me, George Washington. It doesn't ring a bell, huh? My face is on the dollar bill, and they named a bridge after me. Anyway, most of you probably don't know who I am, because when you were supposed to be learning about me, you were busy texting your friends about this week's Jersey Shore, which was a rerun anyway. But even though one or two of your freedoms might have been compromised, like cigarettes, enjoying trans fats, drinking on a public beach, talking on a car phone, disciplining your kids, choosing your own healthcare provider, and saying a prayer before anything, I still would like to wish you a very happy and healthy President's Day, if that's still legal.
Wooden teeth, my friend. Wooden teeth. He was the Rambo of the revolution, just out there.
He didn't really have wooden teeth.
Yeah, he did. Sure he did.
His dentures were made of a variety of materials, including ivory, metal alloys, and other human teeth.
Nope, wood. I learned about it in the 4th grade, and I'm sticking with it.
That's not true.
I don't care. I don't like changing.
Sorry. Well, then, do we want to bother with the presidential trivia since you're rejecting facts? I don't even know.
Really? They weren't wood at
Yeah.
all? Where did that start?
I don't know.
That's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, so contrary to popular mythology, his dentures were not made of wood.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Wooden dentures. Yeah, that sounds... Well, any denture sounds horrible, I guess. You're going to have to pull all your teeth.
Oh, my God.
Laid out. Can you imagine pulling teeth back in the day? Wouldn't you just drink a crap ton of whiskey? And
made from slave teeth. Fantastic.
No. The dentures were made of... Did they call them dentures back then? No.
I think so.
Denture. It's probably British. You need a denture. So your teeth are rotting. You need a denture.
He only had one tooth when he was president. Only one tooth.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
Uh-huh.
Why bother?
You want him to just yank that one out?
Yeah, it bothers
He was holding
me.
on.
That bothers
holding
me.
on to the one he had left. Yeah, weird, huh?
Yeah.
His dentist was named John Greenwood. Is that why?
That's why, maybe.
Weird.
Yep.
Very weird. I do have the audio of LBJ ordering pants. Let's see.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello. Mr. Hager?
Yes, this is Joe Hager.
Joe, is your father the one that makes clothes?
Yes, sir. We're all together.
You all made me some real lightweight slacks. He just made up on his own, sent to me 3 or 4 months ago. It's a kind of a light brown and a light green, rather soft green and soft brown.
Yes,
now, I need about 6 pairs for summer wear.
yes, sir.
I need about 6 pairs to wear around in the evening when I come in from work. And I can send you a pair. I want them a ½ inch larger in the waist than they were before, except I want 2 or 3 inches of stuff left back in there so I can take them up. I vary 10 to 15 pounds a month.
All right, sir.
So leave me at least 2.5 to 3 inches in the back where I can let them out or take them up, and make these a ½ inch bigger in the waist. Make the pockets at least 1 inch longer. My money and my knife and everything fall out. Wait just a minute. Hello?
Hello.
Now, another thing, the crotch down where your nuts hang is always a little too tight. So when you make them up, give me 1 inch that I can let out there, because they cut me. They're just like riding a wire fence. These are the best that I've had anywhere in the United States. But when I gain a little weight, they cut me under there. So leave me, you never do have much margin there. But see if you can't leave me about 1 inch from where the zipper ends, round under my, back to my bunghole.
All right, sir.
So I can let it out there if I need to. Now, be sure you got the best zippers in them. These are good that I have. And if you get those to me, I would sure be grateful.
Dude, I love that the other dude's just like, yeah.
I was trying to think of President Carter if he would have said, now I have to tell you, between my bunghole and it cuts my balls, and it cuts my. I can't do a very good. But I'm telling you, somebody between. No, he'd say different. He goes, I'm from Georgia, and one thing we don't like is cutting our nuts. Now, I know a nut, and I know when a nut's cut, and I don't need my nuts cut between my balls and my bunghole. Who said? I thought bunghole was first said by Beavis and Butthead. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that was a thing. God, that is just the audio gold.
Yep.
Good Lord. You think that the archives would have made that disappear?
Right. They're like, we can't have people knowing he was talking about his nuts.
But
and his bunghole.
my granddad talked like that.
Right.
He would have said cut his nuts as just part of a conversation and not cared.
Mm-hmm.
Just a different reality back then. How about you?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if my grandpa.
When's the last time you used bunghole in a sentence? Probably quoting Beavis and Butthead.
Probably. I usually just say butthole.
Yeah, my bunghole.
Butthole.
What president? Well, that's so weird. He probably got it from his. I mean, that bunghole.
Yeah.
That's probably from. Was it a bung from a wine from a whiskey bottle? Or wouldn't the bung?
Right.
No, the cork that was in the barrel, right?
Right. The hole in a cask. Yeah.
Right. Maybe that's where it came from.
Yeah, I don't know. The bunghole.
The bunghole.
Yeah, I mean it's an old term, 1570s.
No kidding.
Yeah.
God, to hear a president say that is outstanding.
It's amazing.
What a weird flex.
All right. What unusual pet shared the White House with Calvin Coolidge and First Lady Grace Coolidge?
An animal?
Mm-hmm.
An elephant.
Named Rebecca.
An elephant.
A raccoon.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's kind of neat.
Where they keep an elephant?
Where would they keep an elephant?
Where do you want it, sir? Hit me again. Try me again. President's Day trivia.
Let's see. Who was the first president to travel outside of the United States?
Oh, my God. These are so difficult. I'm going to say outside the state, like Canada or something?
There's a couple parks he's known for, too.
Oh, President Banff.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Oh, Roosevelt, sure. Okay, that makes sense. He went to Africa and everything. He was all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, let's see.
Trying to be President Yosemite? No, that'd be outside the country.
Well, just that because he got the ball rolling for
Roosevelt did
for Devil's Tower.
Right.
And he was kind of got all that going. Architect James Hoban designed what notable Washington, D.C. structure?
What's his name again?
James Hoban.
Clearly, the Lincoln Memorial.
The White House.
I thought that was too obvious.
Yeah, I tried to keep it obvious because it was President's Day. I was like, focus. Yeah. All right, let me see. All right, here we go. Lady Bird was the nickname for the wife of which president?
Roosevelt. No. Roosevelt.
Lyndon B. Johnson, Lady Bird Johnson.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Okay. I didn't know this one. Which U.S. president went by the nickname Dutch?
Oh, Dutch, which was also Carl Weathers in The Predator. A Dutch. Who was Dutch? Dutch. Who was Nixon?
Ronald Reagan.
Oh, I should have known that.
I did not know that.
Yeah. All right, Dutch. What was that named after?
Doesn't say.
All right.
How many rooms are in the White House?
74.
132. Who is the only U.S. president to have ever resigned?
Nixon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 1 for 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Woo-hoo. This is a tough one. I don't know if maybe you'll get it. Who served as vice president during George H.W. Bush's presidency?
Is that senior? That's senior, right?
Yeah.
Not Mondale. Who the hell? Not Ford. Was it Ford? No. Damn it. Do I know this guy?
As soon as I say it, you're going to know it.
Let's start with
a D.
Dutch. boy. No, Dick.
Dan
Quayle. That guy. Nobody liked that guy. What was his thing? What was his big scandal? I forget his scandal. Potato. No.
Potato.
Yeah, potato, right?
Okay. I was going to say potato, but I was like, God, was that Dan Quayle?
There's a guy time forgot.
Right.
Yeah, you just sit over there until you're spoken to. Try not to screw anything up. Just shut up. We're going to send you off to open up a grocery store. Shut up, Dan.
To open a grocery store.
I mean, that's all that guy was good for. God forbid we ever got into a crisis with Dan Quayle.
Dude.
Yeah. He was like, it was reminding me of Batman and Robin. He was Robin. All right.
The only independent candidate ever elected to office.
Oh, wow. Independent. No, it's not. What decade?
Well, it was early on in the country. Very, very, very early on in the country.
I was afraid of that. Either way, I'm screwed. I have no idea.
Like the earliest of the country.
Oh, Thomas Jefferson.
George Washington.
Well, you didn't say that early. All right.
There we go.
That's cool.
Enough.
That's cool stuff.
Pretty neat stuff. A lot of that, I don't know. I feel like some of that stuff you learn in like primary school, and then it just kind of, it's cool, neat little facts that you learn, and then it just kind of disappears. But Howard Taft had a pet cow named Pauline. Well, that's pretty cool. Thank you for that fun fact.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.